So 2-0 right now, an early start for OG as Beastmaster and Enigma at this bottom lane is actually putting some pressure. Mid lane, it looks like our silencer's dropping really damn low, and he is going to be just barely getting away from that Invoker. Healing South brings him right back up to full. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Crit trying to provide some pressure. They're actually going to go in for DJ, but they have full Eidolons here. A nice double stun from Fly. Fly may be going down to the Eidolons, but now they have the stun up on Ohio. Maybe they can't give this support kill. Turn around, they're going to turn towards Crit instead. The counter ward will be enough to make sure they get that kill, but still, it's going to be well worth it. His Miracle is just being fed so much gold. If only he could get that last hit. Ohio barely sneaks himself away, and they will not be able to make that a 1-for-2.
Going to give up on that kill. Cypher, quick second, mid one, showed himself on the left, and as a mid laner, you have to like catch yourself and be like, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
You just leave yourself open for death.
So Moon, it's still efficient, right, because he's able to help control that top rune, and we'll rotate up to the top lane in time, but Ohio at the bottom lane looks like he's going to be bursting down. The Malphite is trying to give him enough space, but another right-click healing South comes in, but Crit, he's now here, throws out the Shuriken, picks up the kill, 5-1 now, as OG are just stomping over this laning phase against Fnatic.
Yeah, and Miracle cleans up a lot of the Eidolons that he was not microing just because he was getting busy with the Bounty Hunter, but No Tail mid is probably going to be dead here as Silencer has 0 defensive capabilities.
Yeah, No Tail doesn't stand a chance. This is already a bit of a tough matchup. Mushi is going to be forced to TP away, though, from Moon, as he does have no levels of Flame Break, can't stop a TP out. They're going to try and catch Mushi here. If they successfully get this kill, this will mean a Blink Dagger complete for Moon, and they're actually going to commit so many heroes. No Tail almost dies there to the Mystic Snake. He's actually going to TP back. Fly has made his way up, but we do see the laning ward that was placed out by Fnatic that sees all of this. Nice Sunstrike from mid one.
Yeah.
They're still going to go for the dive, though. Mushi is going to be chased down, but they have a TP. Disruptor brings him right back. That's going to be free kill on Moon. OG just being a bit over-aggressive now.
If you show the Silencer at top 2, I feel like it's almost like too obvious of a bait.
Yeah.
Like, why is a 300 HP Silencer right there? They happen to have the ward as well.
The laning phase went fine, but things are rapidly turning against OG.
Yeah, they're just being a little bit sloppy, and it's kind of okay, but because Miracle's still getting a lot of farm.
Moon's trying to catch up to Ohio, turn around the roar. They have the Sunstrike over the top. Fly's going to share some of that damage. It looks like Moon may survive, but he's still being slowed down. The Malphite plus the Cold Snap. Moon's not going anywhere, and neither is Fly. He comes right back thanks to the Disruptor glimpse. They do have DJ, who's going to be taken out here from the Silencer. So there goes that Aegis. But OG don't really have a way to be able to capitalize on any sort of positional game.
Issue with running like a 1-position or 2-position Silencer is it's really hard for him to come back into the game. He doesn't have flash farm, he doesn't have an escape mechanism, so he can't really just split push a lane and get back and maximize farm. This is a hero that was meant to be ahead, but
Fnatic know about this one, and they're going to actually quickly go to the high ground here. They don't want to be caught.
Oh, Fnatic is doing this so well right now.
The Blink is in a bad position. Moon is actually still going to be able to catch that to get down the kinetic field. Miracle is going to be able to blow him up before the Static Storm comes down. Mushi has popped the ultimate though, and that means OG cannot turn and fight. Crit just lays out one more track. They do manage to get the silence in there, blocked him in this tight little area. Miracle's trying to push through. The Flame Break brings him back, and he managed to get the hit. Finish him off. Blink is blocked out the finger of death, but it doesn't seem to matter. Miracle will get on top of Mushi for the triple kill. They're turned now back for Ohio. He just hopes to be able to get No Tail on his way out, but no chance. OG, they strike hard despite Fnatic having full knowledge of what was coming. They were just a bit too slow to react. Forced at this point with a Sven sitting at 14,000 net worth. Fnatic are going to try and find an opening now with their 4-man smoke behind Mushi's. Medusa sitting in that mid lane. Moon is going to try and go. He's actually going to be popping his smoke. He runs right into them, and he's going to be blown up almost immediately as everybody from Fnatic blow their spells. And now OG are on the way out. Miracle's already been slowed down. They still have the BKB. BKB is going to be popped by DJ. He needs to get off the black hole. He's successful, but there goes the global silence, stopping him in his tracks. Miracle will be able to finish off the Enigma, but can't lay his claws onto anybody else. A 1-for-1 trade-off there, as now OG start making their way to the Roshan pit, but I don't think they actually have enough of an advantage. Yes, the Batrider's back up, but God's strength is coming down.
Yeah, they do have the Medusa Stone Gaze available. She wasn't able to pop it because of the global, but No Tail might just get caught on the low ground, but he gets 4-staffed out.
Good save. Mushi's blown his ultimate. OG. Oh, that's a bad position. Miracle's actually put right back into the Roshan pit. Now he's turned into a stone. They're going to be able to right-click him down as much as possible. Miracle puts himself on the far right side of the pit. On the other side of the ice wall, Roshan smashes. They're actually coming through with this. Mushi, he's trying to stay out of this Roshan pit, fighting up against OG, but he's just sitting on top of the flames. He's out of mana. He cannot be fighting in that situation. Fnatic, they managed to barely get away with the rest of their heroes as mid one is actually going to tick out with a track gold on top of him. How did OG manage to win that fight?
I mean, I think it was just they were able to bring their spend to everybody else, but once again, Fly is just going insane in this fight, but Mushi did buy back, as did Ohio. They're going to get that kill, but they want more out of this. The Roshan is minimum for them at this point, Cap. They've committed so much to this. Moon doesn't want to exactly give it up, but the flame break doesn't manage to bring any of them up.
All he can really do is slow them down. He is basically by himself. Crit's going to throw down a track. And Moon, he actually gets a little bit too far into the bit. He was hoping to be able to lay down some Firefly fire, but that doesn't happen. He gets blown up by Ohio. Now they're going to be able to complete Roshan. Fnatic holding on to the Aegis. But it looks like Fnatic, they've backed up long enough, and they're going to go for another 5-man push at the top lane.
Yeah, and Fnatic, they're in a pretty good position with the Aegis Medusa, and Ohio's going to jump forward.
Long range roar there. He's going to be able to catch out Fly. Fly's brought back, but a nice 2-man stun for Miracle. Still though, Mushi popped the ultimate in time. Miracle's got the full BKB, but he's turned into a stone. He's now trying to push forward. Oh, DJ, he's been caught by Moon as well. That's 2 down. Fnatic now, full retreat. They're going to be losing net on top of everything else. And we can't forget about this track goal that is just rolling in for OG now. Bad fight after bad fight. It was resulting in so much of a net worth disruption.
Same with OG, but Fnatic are immediately going to smoke up. I don't know if OG are going to anticipate this. They might just think that Fnatic is going to farm out a little bit. Oh, they're going to know after those Forge Spirits were just summoned.
They're going to come forward. Primal Roar leading things off. He's not going to be able to get off a BKB until he's taken the majority of this damage. He finally pushes forward.
These are the omelet
as well, but still the Scotty. Oh, the omelet toggle. It's actually keeping him alive a little bit longer, but the last one does not work out. Now the glimpse right on back. Good blink forward there from Fly. The last half second will be able to survive. There is a buyback on our spin, and it may be necessary as Fnatic just going to keep on pushing forward. They've already popped the Lincolns, but Moon, oh, he doesn't actually get off that lasso. Opportunity lost there from our offlaner of OG, and Fnatic, they're going to try and snag him. They bring him right back with a glimpse, and now that may be, again, a forced buyback here from Miracles. They don't have one on Moon.
Yeah, Mushi is too strong right now for them to deal without their Sven, and OG, they're going to have to make the decision. Are we going to give this up? We're not going to have the Batrider for this fight, but maybe it's enough just to...
Oh, pickoff after pickoff. Fly gets brought right back onto the ice wall.
Okay, now he's not going to buy back.
No, this is full committal. They're losing lane around.
And Fnatic is really impressing me right now.
Is it though? OG, we already talked about the power of that Batrider near the Roshan pit, and Fnatic do have to back themselves away. They've already got a track onto net. Lincoln's isn't going to dispel much, but will protect net on its way out. Moon, he finally does get a grab here. It's going to be on mid one. They also blow the global silence. One hero instantly out for Fnatic. Fnatic are still going to try and turn though. Miracles pops his BKB. They've got the black hole opportunity on the 2. There's something they don't stop it either. They're just ripping through both of these heroes inside of the black hole. Glimpse right on back. They're going to be able to find no tail as well. They thought that one pickoff in the Evoker meant Fnatic wouldn't be able to turn like that, but Ohio and his boys, they show otherwise. Fnatic playing very patiently right now, trying to
I think you just
set up the perfect fights. Because every single one of these lane pushes, Fnatic's like, no, not yet. Now they find the opening, and they're going to be able to jump onto Miracle with the roar. There's the counterplay from Moon with the global sounds already laid out. Here comes the black hole, but global sounds number 2 is out. Mushi, 2-man stun coming out from Fly with a beautiful figure death. Wasn't quite enough. They managed to get out the cheese. Mushi's trying to make his way back. The Lincoln man is a stun. Mushi is only down to half HP, and he still has the Aegis. Beautiful ice wall there from mid 1, but a Fly stun onto 2 will be able to prevent Fnatic from moving forward. Miracle now challenging Mushi, finally going to be able to take him out, but he's going to lose his life underneath this static storm, it seems like, unless he can make use some sort of block. No, he gets glimpsed right back and he's already dead. Mushi with life number 2 now on the front line with the Lincolns, doesn't really care. He's going to start beating on the racks. OG have lost 2 heroes for over a minute with no buyback. Fnatic, they may very well turn this from one lane of racks into two.
I think they're going to be able to get everything, honestly. Mushi, you saw how difficult it was to kill him the first time around. He was in the thick of things. It didn't even matter. Fnatic are going to take everything. They come for more than just one set of racks.
The Enigma has a refresher, so the counter to the counter. Mushi with the alacrity is very quickly eating through this bottom lane of racks. OG at best will have to fight at top over Mega Creeps.
Yeah, 18 seconds.
Back, they just cannot afford to lose anybody here while posturing to defend.
54 seconds is feeling like an eternity right now for OG.
It really is. Oh, another one. Mid one jumps in with the ice wall. There's just no escape for most of these heroes.
If you're a Fnatic fan right now, you're feeling it as OG, there's almost no chance they're going to be able to hold this as they're going to just barrel straight for that top tower.
All right. It's the last stand here for OG. Still another 25 seconds for Miracle. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. There's the two-man black hole from DJ. Takes the opportunity while these heroes are still down and forcing OG to call that GG. A potential upset in both of our lower bracket games as Fnatic take game number 1 over OG.
That end decision, by the way, to constantly go for that Aegis and prioritize the Aegises and fight around their Medusa, eventually pays off for Fnatic, as that hero is way too difficult for OG to deal with.